recording. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sound good. Sump pump.
Sump pump.
Goes off all the time.
Does it?
It does. Nice timing, man.
I know, right?
You alright?
Talking about the sump pump got
My
me
God.
going.
Yeah, I know. My sump pump wakes up the whole neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 19
Good to
of
see you.
Metrics and Mayhem. Very good to see
be
you.
here.
And I'm here with the hockey connoisseur
It's talking hockey.
right there, Dom Melchior the third. Dom, how are you, my man?
I am fired up.
You are fired up. And why is that, Dom? Are they playing well? I haven't been paying attention.
If you haven't looked at the standings or come to the ballpark, they've put together a few wins. They're on a little bit of a streak there.
On a little bit of a streak, and you got to be so pumped up about that, being the big Flyers guy that you are.
Well, you know, I am the hockey guy.
And this jersey, didn't we see this earlier before?
We did.
And I forget who this jersey is. Oh, this is the French dude that we couldn't think of, right?
The guy
Pierre
Jean-Pierre
Lejeune.
Pierre Montreal, Toronto, Poutine Bourdon.
Poutine. That's very
Poutine
nice.
Bourdon.
Well, it's good you show the support.
Yeah.
And it's a winning time around here in Philadelphia sports, which is awesome.
Getting that
How
W.
about our Philadelphia
Those Ws.
76ers? Sixers are on fire. 11
Sixers
in a
are
row
on
at home.
fire. I mean, like, we got Sixers on fire. We got the Flyers that can't lose.
Yes.
Anything else?
There was a Super Bowl victory as well.
There was.
There was. And I'm interested to kind of get into that right now, looking at our itinerary. And I wanted to get to this first with the Super Bowl
Wait,
win.
did we win?
Yes.
Oh!
The Eagles
Yes!
did win.
We won!
And I got to say,
oh, my God.
I don't know how you... I mean, where are you at right now with the Eagles after the win? Where are you at?
Well, our listeners will know that I have been calling this all year long. I called it when Wentz went down. I said if we play the Patriots in the Super Bowl, we got a great chance of winning. And after seeing what they did in the first two games of the playoffs, I guaranteed a Super Bowl win the last episode. And what happened?
I think it came out that way. But at this point of the game right now, the Super Bowl was, 2 weeks ago, right?
2 weeks ago.
I'm listening to guys call in to Sports Talk Radio and saying how their lives have been changed and how there's meaning now. And I gotta tell you, man, it's turning me off big time. I can't take the dialogue. Mike, like Miss Nelly show, right? Oh, Mike, I've been dying to get through to you for 2 weeks. Man, I look at my kids differently now that we have a Super Bowl win. We did it, man, we did.
Well, my wife would be like, you didn't do shit.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Which I get. I think if you're in your 50s and 60s and you haven't seen the championship come through this town in so long,
Yes.
it is life-changing.
Yes.
It is. But for us, the 30-year-olds, the millennials...
The 19-year-olds.
Yeah, the 19-year-olds...
whose lives have been changed by this.
Well, that's bullshit.
The
That's
15-year-olds who were vaping on Broad Street trying to get pumped up. They couldn't tell you 3 Eagles on the team, but their lives have been changed. It's making it difficult for me to get on board. And I'm realizing that, am I not as big of a fan as these 15-year-old shits?
Man, you are like the Ty Detmer of fans.
I don't know. I'm worried about this because I feel like I'm invested into it. But I just look and I see and I hear all these stories. Oh, this changed and now my wife is prettier and now my resale value of my house went up because they won the Super. Oh my God! Shut up, people. Go to work. Stop calling out.
I get it.
Yeah.
People are excited. It's the cliche thing to say. My life is now better. My life has changed.
Okay.
I will say this. The Eagles winning the Super Bowl has changed, I say will have changed the attitude of every Eagles fan. Because now we can say we finally won one. We don't have to hear all the Giants fans and the Cowboys, how many Super Bowls you win? You don't have any. You got no rings. We got one. So I think everybody's going to be a lot calmer now.
Okay.
We got a Super Bowl.
A lot calmer. Eagles fans a lot calmer.
I think so.
Yeah,
I really do.
Really?
When I was at the parade, I saw it. I saw people. They were having fun. They were hugging. They were kissing. And it was an eerie...
Little dude-on-dude action right there?
Dude-on-dude action, yeah.
Okay.
It was an eerie calm.
Yeah.
It really was. It was like, finally, like, we can relax now. So I think like, once next year comes along, you're going to see extremely fired up a fan base, as we always are.
Okay.
But we're going to be very welcoming from now on. We're going to be like, oh, Giants fan. Hey, we got a Super Bowl. Hey,
Is that
good to see you.
right?
I really do.
Wow.
I really do.
That's a hot take right there,
I really
ladies
do.
and gentlemen. Wow. That's very impressive. Well, I'm curious to see. I think that there is, in this town, there's going to be a lot more pressure to get number 2, more so than we probably would like to see. Because we've won one now, the expectation is, well, now we're going every year. Now, no matter what happens to Wentz, we're fine because it's already been proven we can win with a backup quarterback. I worry about that.
Well, yeah, I think it's so hard to win 2 Super Bowls in such a short period of time in the NFL. The NFL's built for parity.
Yes.
Which is why I said this at the beginning of the year. I didn't understand why they drafted Sidney Jones. Because you can win, you can be the worst team one year and win the next.
Yes.
That's the way the NFL is built. If you have a quarterback, and we had a quarterback. So, can somebody else rise to the occasion next year? I had a couple teams. I really think I really think there are some teams out there that are going to compete. I don't think the Patriots are.
Okay.
I think the Patriots' luster is really fallen off.
But also, like we've talked about here
Yeah.
before, the Eagles are in a really good spot to hang in for a
Extremely
while,
good
right?
spot,
A
yeah.
lot of guys, a lot of young guys that are signed and locked up, so it should be exciting. Carson Wentz coming back, obviously, that should be a very nice thing. But I had to get that off my chest. I've been thinking about it all week. Just listening to these fans call in, and I don't relate to the life-changing experience. I don't get
You're
that.
a curmudgeon.
I am a curmudgeon, and I didn't see it coming, but I guess
Which
I
is
am.
why your metrics, you look at numbers. I'm Mayhem, I see passion.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
I got done watching the Super Bowl, and I'm thinking to myself,
you can't measure heart.
yeah, well, I don't care to, right?
You don't want to.
I get done, right, and I'm not judging. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
me. But I got done watching the Super Bowl, and I'm thinking, well, I wonder what kind of number you can get on the Patriots next year for the Super Bowl. That's not the first thing that the Eagles fans were thinking, so I have a tough time relating.
Me personally, I was in the over-under on how many cars flipped.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I would have lost because it was 0.
Yes.
It was the under. Now, when they got to the Super Bowl, that's the bet.
Yes.
Winning the Super Bowl, everybody was happy. They were calm,
Mm-hmm.
for the most part.
Mhm.
I mean, there are some knuckleheads out there, and they're always the under 21-year-old knuckleheads. Everybody judges Philadelphia by the fucking under 21 crowd
Yes.
who get hammered on Broad Street,
And show up in my music technology
and show up
class.
in your music technology
Absolutely,
class.
yeah. Good
Vape-
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
So blazing and vaping and all the things that
All the things
Grandpa
that
get off
music
my
tech-
lawn hates. So
all the things the music tech can teach you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Jeff ringing in with a comment right there about Fat Andy and the Chiefs looking at next year. What do you think about that one?
Won't even make the playoffs, but cool. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for coming in.
And Jeff, I'm curious to see if it's the Pat Mahomes train that you're kind of jumping
I
on
think
board with
he
right
is.
there with Alex Smith out of town.
See, that's just Jeff trying not to be racist.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's Jeff sees a black quarterback. I'm on that guy.
All right.
Because he wants to show the world he's not racist. But I see through you, Jeff.
What were your thoughts on Deshaun Watson this past
I've
year?
been on the show. I've been
Oh,
on.
is
The,
that
I've been
right?
on the Watson wagon
You
forever.
were on the Watson wagon before he was black, weren't you?
I was on the Watson wagon when he was gray coming out of the womb.
yes.
So
That's
I'm on the
tremendous.
Watson wagon. Let's be honest. We all know I'm on the Watson wagon.
Very, very good. So where does Fat Andy end up next year? Right out of the chute.
7-9.
7-9, right? Depressing year.
7-9 for Fat Andy. I mean,
All right.
it's a rookie quarterback. He's going to stink.
Very good.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes has no, what's the word I'm looking for?
Balls, experience.
No, with his receivers. He's got
Rapport.
No, rapport, thank you. That big
Right
words. And that's talking hockey,
That's-
folks. He's got no rapport with his wide receivers.
Okay.
He's got no feel for when shit just goes wrong. It takes a year.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a year. Look at Wentz.
Yeah, and speaking of looking, check out this analysis right here from Jeff, bringing up Mahomes, his dad being a great pitcher in the Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
If there's probably no better reason to think that your son would be a great quarterback to think that you were a pitcher.
My dad was a great phone man, but I can't operate this thing to save my life.
There it is right there. Talking hockey at
That's
its finest.
talking hockey.
And while we're at it, like you were mentioning with those Philadelphia Flyers, Dom, I will say, and not being a big hockey guy, there is nothing like playoff hockey. Right, playoff hockey, very fun to watch.
It's very fun to watch.
Right, you agree. And
I will say that.
And we are. I know I'm definitely a bandwagon hockey guy once playoff time comes around.
Mm-hmm.
How far did the Flyers go in the playoffs?
I think they lose in the second round.
Losing the second round. All
Yeah,
right.
they lose in the second round. They're still a young team.
Okay.
So I feel like they may be able to get past if they get a high enough seed. If they get like a 5 seed, then they can win. They can win. If they get a 7 or an 8 seed, they're done. So
You'll be happy to know that the Mrs. Metrics on March the 7th, I believe it is, will be live at the Flyers game in a box.
is that right?
That's the way. That's how she likes to party over the Flyers.
Checking
so.
out Wayne Simmons, I think.
Check it.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
And Grant Fuhr.
Yes.
Jerome McGinley.
Yeah, wow, Grant Fuhr. Well done,
Jerome
my man.
McGinley. Yeah.
Very good. So we got that happening in hockey talk, and we also brought up the Sixers. Dom,
Yes.
I'm Sixered up, right? I love it. And I think this is fair to say, I was equally as wrong on Ben Simmons as I was right on Markelle Fultz.
I would completely agree. And I was as equally as right on Ben Simmons as I was wrong on Markelle Fultz.
So that's a fair wash, right?
It's a wash.
Now, I would even give you the edge because Ben Simmons has been so great. And I was really down on Ben Simmons coming in. So I was right.
I'm still a little, like, as good as he's been, he has the potential to be great if he cares enough to learn how to shoot a jump shot.
I think he does. I think he's going to get there. I have the confidence.
Which is fine, because LeBron didn't take any jump shots his first 2 years anyway.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah, LeBron's a killer right now, though, man. LeBron has it, man. And
He's got that it.
And how much? He's still got 4 or 5 killer years left, right?
And I think that massive trade that they did when they just got rid of all the dead weight, and they got Nance and they got all the young guys coming in. That has just rejuvenated his legs.
Yep.
And you could just see in the last game since that trade, he's been jumping a couple inches higher.
Yeah. Now we got Nate on, who is a huge Cleveland fan. I'm curious to see your thoughts about possibly moving LeBron over here to beautiful Philadelphia. And while we get the underdog gear up. But, I mean, does LeBron, and I guess what everybody calls in about, LeBron's going to mess up the mojo happening in town between the young guys, between Simmons and Embiid.
No, I don't think so.
No? You don't like it?
No, I think when you get a guy like LeBron coming in, you get excited. Like, LeBron's the best player who has ever played in the NBA.
And your stance is he's the second greatest player of all time.
He is correct? The best player of all time.
The best player of all time. Okay, so we agree on that.
He is the best player of all time. Michael is too.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. He can just do more things than Michael Jordan can.
I agree.
And I think when you get a guy like that who's still in his prime and is still good, you feed off that.
Yes.
Now, if he's a shell of himself, if he's Larry Bird in his last 2 years, nobody's going to get excited.
Yep.
But he's still in his prime. He's a superhero. He's still got young legs for a guy who's played so much basketball.
Yeah.
And he has. He's what, 35? No,
he's younger than that.
He's 33-ish.
No, I think he's even... Nate, you might want to check me on that. 31?
Yeah,
right?
Nate, check. How old is LeBron?
You're a fact. We got Jeff on the line.
As much basketball as he played in the playoffs, I think he's played 3 extra seasons. Seriously, I think he's played like 3 extra seasons. 3 extra seasons, and... that counts.
Yeah,
that counts.
Wear and tear on his body for sure.
He doesn't get injured.
Yeah,
he doesn't get injured. He doesn't get fatigued. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. He's a superhero.
Yeah, incredible work ethic, incredible shaping too of the body. I mean, the guy works out a ton. He in perfect health. What do we got?
Look at this from the fucking peanut gallery. LeBron is 2 and Jordan is 3. Okay, enlighten us. Who's number 1? Steve Nash.
I think he's going Wilt, right?
He's probably going Wilt. He's such a homer.
Yeah, I think he goes Wilt on that one. But no, I'm very excited to see.
He's 33.
He is 33.
So he's like 36 in basketball years, though.
Canadian years, too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be interesting, though. But without it... Oh, God.
Yeah, Jeff! I take everything I said back.
Oh,
my man, big shot, Rob. Robert Horry.
I got to say,
I agree. Man, he's number 1. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, it's terrible. Now... I did put out in our group message that Grayson Allen has overtaken Big Shot Bob, without a doubt, as the number 1 most hated basketball player. He doesn't have an NBA career yet, so I can't inauguration him. Oh, my God.
That's because of his Nate Sexton-looking face.
And Nate, you're terrific, man. You're a great friend. This is all good stuff. But they were playing, and I'm blanking on who they were playing.
If you get, like, Nate Sexton, Grayson Allen, and... Ted Cruz on the lineup, it's like a natural progression of life.
I like it.
It's like a progression of life.
It's good.
Yeah.
Florida State. They were playing Florida State. Grayson Allen goes to the lane, and he gets hit. Not hard. He gets hit, and he goes down, right? And he's all pissed off because they're going to lose the game. And this dude from Florida State, who just fouled him, didn't truck him, fouled him, goes down, and he throws his hand out to go help him up. And he slaps his hand away. And the... Sorry, I got to go.
No, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
Grayson Allen, you are number 1 on the hate list. Big Shot Bob, taking the silver.
Who's number 3? You got to have a top 3. I would say Sam Cassell because of his face.
His face, yeah. Sam Cassell's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher would be up there. Oh, no, wait. Tyler Hansborough.
Tyler
Hansborough. He was definitely up there. So he's got a great career happening in Slovakia, wherever he's playing right now.
I think he's in China doing pretty well.
China? Yeah, that's great. Good for him.
Him and Stephon Marbury.
Yeah.
They're doing fantastic.
2 class human beings. Yeah. Hopefully they get hooked up with the ball.
Stephon Marbury did a lot for his community. Selling those shoes for like $12.
Dom, where did he go to school, Dom?
Stephon Marbury?
Yes.
Did he go to school?
He did go to school. A graduate.
South Dakota State Penitentiary?
Close. Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech,
He's
okay.
a yellow jacket. That's right. That's Stephon Marbury, Mr. Tattoo.
I love the where did he go to school questions for me. Those are always the fun ones.
That's appropriate, man, without a doubt.
So,
and speaking of questions that we have to ask, we always do our segment about matching the Mayhem on this one. And this edition of Metrics of Mayhem will be no different than that. Let me give you your sheet
my
of paper.
sheet, okay.
And I was going to do another one. I'm going to save that. But this is in light of a conversation that we had going earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
And our good buddy Jeff Liano, who's on the podcast right now, chiming in. Kind of inspired this one. You guys were talking about Donkey's cheesesteaks, I believe it was.
Donkeys, yeah, they're
right?
fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Nick Giambonis for turning me onto them.
Yeah, never heard of them. So I just got the thought of this right now for our matching Mayhem topic right now. We're going to keep it around cheesesteaks, and we're going to keep it into Center City, into Philadelphia.
Okay.
So I'm looking for your top 3 places to get a cheesesteak over in Philadelphia. If anybody's interested in participating, we will get you hooked up with a Metrics and Mayhem prize pack in your email account if you're able to match the Mayhem on all 3. So you can just put your comments in the side over here, and we'll let the podcast move on, and once we get done to the end, we'll wrap up that segment, and we'll go from there. So
done. Already written.
We're already
there.
set on that one. That's good.
That was easy.
Okay. What else do we have happening over here, Dom? We've got golf happening.
We do have golf.
And
pull up our golf apps.
We're gonna get a DraftKings thing going, and if there's any interest in anybody joining up on DraftKings, we'll get that bad boy out to you right now. We just have a head-to-head going right now. But what I got to put out there for the people, even if you're not a golf guy, and I wasn't a golf guy before, there's something really
big golf guy.
Yeah, big golf guy. Even just watching it, not playing it, is a whole different thing. But there's no sports happening on Thursday morning. There's nothing on Friday morning. It gets you through the day, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree.
So if you're looking for something to get into, I would highly recommend getting involved in the golf on Thursday and Friday morning at the office. It keeps you interested. And you don't have to know a lot about it. If your golfer does well, you're probably going to score well. Simple as that. Salary cap, just the way everything else works. So hop in. It's pretty fun. So for our leagues right now, we have it's a pick 6, right? And Dom, if you want to get started on yours.
Yeah, I will get started on mine. Let's see. Let's pull up my guys. Number 1, right out of shoot from the Pride of Espanol.
Oh, Rafa
Cabrera Bello. Rafa Cabrera Bello.
I like it.
My man is on fire.
Yes.
I love him.
En fuego, as the Spaniards say.
En fuego. 10 out of 10 cuts made, 4 top 10s. My man is cheap.
Yes, that's
my
very
man
good.
is cheap at $8,100.
I was going to go with him, but I thought you were going to take him.
Rafael. Okay, my second guy, Ty Hatton.
Yeah, Ty.
Ty Hatton, 8 out of 8 cuts made, 4 top 10s, 2 wins. My man, and there's no news on him.
No, under the radar.
Under the radar.
Those are the scary ones.
Ty Hatton from England. Cheerio.
It's Australia, right?
Underground.
Uh-huh.
Sex Pistols.
Okay.
God Save the Queen. Next guy, another foreigner. I'm going to go with Anarchy. Another foreigner.
And we here. Everybody's equal here, Metrics.
Another non-white. I can never pronounce his.
And that's talking golf.
I can never pronounce his first name.
My God.
Anirban Lahiri.
Anirban.
From India.
Yeah.
From India.
Lahiri. Hey, yeah.
Way to get into that sex game there, India.
That's it. A good work out of you.
Yeah, good work out of you, India. My fourth guy, Thomas Peters.
Oh, shut up! Are you serious?
Thomas Peters.
That's a good play.
8 out of 8 cuts made, 1 top 10. My man, he's on the up.
Yeah, Tommy's got some good
Thomas
odds.
Peters.
Yep, that's a good one.
Now here's my bell count, my workhorse, JT.
Are you going JT?
Justin Thomas, 2 top 10s, 1 win, 7 out of 7 cuts made. The man, he's one of the top 10 players in the world.
Yeah.
And I got him on my team.
You got him.
I got him on my team.
Even you could have Justin Thomas on your team as well.
And another foreigner, sorta.
Okay.
Sorta. Kevin Tway. He looks foreign.
And there it
but
is.
He's from the United States. 7 out of 9 cuts made, 71.1 average.
I love it.
But he's good.
And that's
so
it.
He's good.
And he looks like a foreigner, but he's United States
He
American
looks
proud.
he looks like a foreigner. So I got Tway, I got Thomas, Peters, Lahiri, Hatton, and Cabrera Bello.
Cabrera Bello.
Cabrera Bello.
All right. Well,
so those are my 6 golfers, guys. I highly suggest that you join into this DraftKings Golf League. We're going to have a lot of fun with this.
Yes.
We're probably going to have more fun with this one than we did with the football because football is easy. Golf is so fucking weird, and you never know who's going to win.
And you never know who's fucking American or
And
not,
you never
right?
know who's American. Like, you got a guy who looks Chinese. He's born in fucking Sacramento. You just don't know. So everybody jump in on this and let's just cook.
And
let's go.
And speaking of jumping in, we got Karen Hanks hopping in right now, who's a big golf freak over there.
Big golf freak.
Karen, you might want to hop in on the DraftKings League.
She loves that. She loves that 5-wood.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I hear. She
didn't know
loves that
about
5-wood.
That's a whole different conversation for a whole different episode. But the metrics will be going, and we're going to bust out a little Wesley Bryan. Now,
Bryan, one of the Bryan brothers?
If that bastard is an American, I don't know what he is right there.
He's as white as pasteurized milk.
Let's go overseas and get Sergio Garcia at 10-5. We're going to write the fat check for Sergio.
For Sergio?
Yeah, that's for Sergio.
I don't know if you want to write the fat check for Sergio.
Right, now. That's in pesos, though, so you get a little
Oh,
discount.
you get a little discount.
How about Ryan Big Shot Moore over there
Ryan
at
Moore,
74? Coming off of a nice little Genesis Open right there.
Yeah, yep.
This one, it struck me a little bit. Alex Noren getting 10-1 for the fat check. That seems a little high for Alex Noren. So something's a little up with that. But I'm going to take a little stab at the A Nor and see what we do. Tommy Peters, I'm all set up with the comb over. And then let me go overseas. Let me get that Adam Scott at 7700.
See, you go overseas and you get a white guy. I go overseas and I get the tan. I get the tan and even tanner guys.
Yeah, you got the Bay of Bengal squad over there, man. You're all set. So that's the Mayhem team, without a doubt. And again, hop in if anybody's interested in that. We'll get you the link all set up.
Yep, we'll put it on the website. So DraftKings Golf, and like always, if you win, a couple shekels get thrown your way.
Couple shekels, that's it.
And
just
if
for
you
hopping
win,
in.
and if you win, we'll say 3 in a row. You win 3 in a row. Big shekels will get thrown your way.
Big shekels get thrown your way. I like it.
Like $7. So yeah, big shekels will get thrown your way.
That's right.
So ladies, gentlemen, everybody, we don't discriminate.
No,
like
Title IX. We're all Title IX.
We are a Title IX Me Too podcast.
That's right. Spreading the word, man. I forgot.
We are a Me Too movement podcast, if I ever heard of one.
We've also got another one of the 9 major sports here in Philadelphia right now. This baseball thing coming back around, and our Philadelphia Phillies. They're tickling this Jake Arrieta thing right now.
Listen, they're not only tickling. I'm getting a little tickling in my
French tickler.
you know what's
Mm-hmm.
for everybody who knows me knows I have 2 teams. One's a little bit more important than the other, but I have 2 teams. I have the Red Sox and I have the Phillies.
Yes.
Shut up. I know. I do love the Phillies, not as much as I love the Red Sox, but I do love the Phillies. But this Gabe Kapler thing.
Yeah, where you at?
He's got me standing at attention.
Oh, you're good, right?
I love him.
Yeah, you gotta like him.
I love him. The ladies love him. I love him. He may be. I have my stable of Chris's. I think I may be Chris's plus Gabe. So
Crabe?
plus Gabe.
Okay.
Chris's plus Gabe.
Mm-hmm. I'm like
Crabe.
There.
Crabe. Is that it?
Yeah, I think he's on your golf squad.
Yeah,
right
he's on
now.
my golf squad.
Crabe on a knee.
I got a shirtless picture of Gabe Kapler on my screensaver.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right.
I mean, I feel good about this Phillies team. So good that I'm going to say they're going to get 73 wins.
Is that right?
I mean, listen, they're a young team.
73 wins.
Young team with a first-year manager.
I saw 75.5 as the total right now. 75.5. That's a lot, man, for a shitty team.
Yeah. They're gonna jump out of the box quick because they're young.
Okay.
So they're gonna, like, in April and May, they're gonna play like with their hair on fire. But then they're gonna come back down to earth once the big boys, get the swing of things.
Yeah.
And everybody figures out these young kids.
Okay.
So I mean, I think that's reasonable. 73 wins.
But you're gabed up.
I'm gabed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
They will be better this year than they were last year.
For sure. You couldn't get any worse than they were last year.
Yes, that's true.
Which I won my bet, which I always do. I win bets. That's what I do. With my friend Jessica Sebastian, family friend, like a sister to me, bet me last year tickets to any game that I choose that the Phillies would be a 500 team. Like, she bet me that. I'm like,
right, really?
They sold. I'll even give you 5 games, and I probably would have. I said that they would lose 100 games. They came close.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They came close. So, Jessica, thank you for the tickets. I'm going to be taking Phillies Red Sox tickets.
That's right. And if I'm not mistaken, the Phillies lost that, or they won the last game of the year. That would have been their 100th loss. Didn't they lose 99 last year?
I don't know if they lost 99. I think they lost 97.
It was 97?
Yeah.
Well, wherever it was.
Jeff, look that up for us.
Yeah, we could use a record
He's
on that.
Jeff is our Metrics and Mayhem statistician.
That's statistician. I like it. Very good. So we are excited about that. Philly should be better this year. And baseball, I mean, there's nothing else happening during the summer. You got baseball and golf.
Listen,
right?
2 things happen around my birthday. I get to ignore my wife on Valentine's Day, which is always a great thing. My birthday happening, and pitchers and catchers all report.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Pitchers and catchers reporting gets me going every year.
I like it. We should do something baseball wise too. We got the golf thing going. I'm not sure what you want to do. It's such a long season, man. You don't want to do like a baseball or anything like that.
No, we may do some DraftKings here and there for baseball. So we'll maybe like a
Sunday league or something like that.
Maybe we'll figure something out. Love you too, babe.
Look at that, Laura Melchior. All right, very, very good.
What else we got going?
We got going on here? The hoops challenge that we have going on in Metrics and Mayhem right now. The Metrics are leading that competition. One team either over under or against the spread every day. And right now the Metrics about 55%. Nothing great, but that is the lead right now. And you, my friend, those of you who weren't paying attention, the Mayhem caught fire this past month, and that was all from a very bold strategy.
Yeah,
you want to talk about that strategy?
My strategy was to fade everything that Jeff picked. 1,000%. Didn't matter. He could have picked a team that wasn't playing that day. I'm fading them. Fading them.
And hitting because you were usually getting the dogs, so you'd get the points.
I'd get
you'd
dogs.
win 5.5-0.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, very bold strategy. Jeff lost about 20 in a row, so Dom went from 27% all the way up to 50% pretty quickly. So he's back in the swing of it.
Back in it.
My buddy Schultz is in second place, around 54%. And the Wyoming Poke, that John Hoban, only lost one game in February.
How about that,
So
John?
he's on a little bit of what we call a hot streak.
I may have to fade John in March.
Is that right?
I mean, you can't go for 2 months in a row, right?
I agree. That sounds right. And in the NCAA pool, or in the NCAA one day right now, depending on how tonight goes, let's see what we have happening up here. They haven't started yet. So Iowa, Minnesota is the over today. But if we win, we're at 59% for the year, giving one free win a day. And if not, we're at 58%.
We're 58, yeah. And just for the new people who joined, are matching the Mayhem contest. My 3 favorite cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. So this is not Northeast Philadelphia. This is around Center City. I mean, we can get Fishtown is still considered Center City. South Philly is still considered Center City. So, I mean, yeah. What's the Manayunk's not, so don't worry about that. It's all going to be in the city. So my 3 choices are going to be places you've heard. So my 3 favorite cheesesteak places in the city. And if you do, you get some shekels. So I only see one answer in so far. So let's keep them coming.
We need to get that going. We need to get Karen. We need to get Bobby involved. We need to get
Moose, get in there. Greg,
some stuff.
Jason, let's go.
Craig is on. I didn't even see Craig.
Yeah.
Jay Passarello, Nate. So let's get
these
that
guesses.
going.
Let's get these guesses coming in. My 3 favorite steak places in Philly in no particular order.
While we're on the college basketball train, we got conference championships coming up, and last year I started a Seed 8 pool, which I'm going to do again this year. This one will be some shekels to join. Mm-hmm. You pick any 8 teams that you want in the tournament. Their seed, whatever seed they get, that's how many points you get if they win. And you can ride that team all the way out to the finals, and whoever ends up with the most points wins. You pick 8, and that's kind of the way that it works. It's a pretty cool pool that worked out last year, and we will be getting that up once the Selection Sunday passes us by. That is the 10th, I believe. That's the Sunday. Yeah, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
So, it'll be the one before that. So, March 10th, we should have that out. And that goes quick because the tournament starts that Thursday coming up. Mm-hmm. And that's my time of the year, without a doubt. So, I'm very looking forward to that.
And I'd like to have some some feedback from all of our listeners out there. Now, we put out these picks. That's the basis of our podcast. We're a sports gambling podcast with a little bit of a twist. So, if you bet our picks, let us know. Give us some feedback. Let us know how much money you've won. Let us know how much money you've lost. If you've lost money, we don't care. If you've won money, we care.
Yes, we care.
We care a lot. So let us know. I mean, I put out my picks all the time. They're always random picks. You never know when they're coming. When I do, I put 10 of them out. Mm-hmm. So if you want to follow me, if you want to follow Mr. Metrics over here, it looks like this entire year we've made you money.
Yes.
I mean, that's the basis of this podcast. That's the reason why we're doing it. We want to grow, so we need all of you to help us out. Let us know if we're doing right by you, and if we are, pass us along, please.
We also need to get up and moving on the website too, so we can get this on iTunes. I think that's going to be a big release. But once we do that and we're ready to roll, I think we're going to do a big release. We'll announce to all our friends, get some reviews written up, and then try to get onto the new and trending thing on iTunes.
Absolutely.
So that is definitely the somewhat of the end game heading us forward there. Yep. But still young in this bad boy and just getting this thing rolling right now. And while we're on the subject of that, I took the liberty of printing out. And it's not all just sports here.
It's
at
not
Metrics and
sports. We
Mayhem.
like to have a little fun. We like to mix it up.
And speaking of fun and mixing it up, we're going to get right to it. We've got the Academy Awards coming up. And I told Dom, who is the movie buff by far in our group.
Pretty much seen everyone.
Yes. And I have seen none of them. And Dom informs me of that. And
He's seen 3 movies.
and I watch them religiously. That's my problem. But you can get some odds on the Academy Awards, and it gives you a little insight to what we think's going to happen. So I'm going to go at the metrics, or go with the Mayhem over here, and I'm going to give you let's roll some chalk out right now.
Some chalk.
So best actor we have coming up. I'm going to give you the 5 candidates that we have in
Best
here.
actor. Okay.
All right.
Are we going to circle this one?
You can do whatever you want.
Let's do that. Let's circle who I think best actor will be, and then I will definitely put some money on this.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
All right.
I got a kid coming. What does he need it for?
And if we've got, that's perfect.
He don't need it.
And if we have anybody who maybe disagrees with the Mayhem on this one, that would be fantastic to hear. We'd love to hear your reason why. And any movie buffs out there on anything, please feel free to hop in. We'd love to get some dialogue happening here.
By the way, did you see Black Panther?
I didn't see anything.
Racist.
Terrible, right?
Terrible.
The last movie.
Hey, Syracuse covered the 5.
That's
All right,
right.
1-0.
Boom. There it
Already
is.
have. If you would have bet $1 million on Syracuse covering the 5,
$1 million.
you'd have $1 million.
You're
welcome.
Let's do best actor first.
Okay.
All right.
Let me hear.
All right. There are 5 up, and I apologize if I pronounce these names wrong. But we've got Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour. Did you
Gary
see that?
Oldman.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a little Danny Kaluuya for Get Out.
Forget it out. Okay.
Timothy, is it Chalamet or Calumet?
Who cares? He's not going to win.
All right, Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread,
Ooh,
and Denzel for Roman J. Israel Esquire.
I am going to go. Let me see that list again.
I can't show you the list because it has the. Well, I got to cover the odds because I don't want you to
Okay,
say
that's fine. I'm going to go with Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out.
Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. All
Yes.
right, so right now,
I am right. He was in Black Panther.
now that would be.
So I am riding the Black Panther wagon all the way to the Academy Awards with that guy.
Well, I would tell you that is a significant dog. So you significant dog. You can get plus 1,500
Let's
right
go.
now. Is that right?
Let's go.
Holy
Let's
shit.
cook.
Very interesting. Gary Oldman right now for Darkest Hour at minus 2,500.
Gary Oldman will always be Severus Snape to me.
Is
Or
that
not
right?
Severus Snape. Oh my God, Sirius Black.
Okay.
Sorry, Severus Snape. God, Sirius Black. He will always be Sirius Black. So I don't see him in any other movie.
Okay.
So he's Sirius Black, and if
So-
that's at Sirius Black, I bet him.
Plus 1,500.
I'm going
That is
plus
significant.
1,500
Whoa.
with Get Out.
All right, so let's.
I'm
write-
riding the Black Panther
All right,
train all the
so
way.
Dom is here.
Yeah.
Got it. Best actress. We've got Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards. Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water. Forgive me on this one. Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird. Yeah. Margot Robbie. What was his name? Margaret Robbie? Sorry, poker.
Margot Robbie.
Ricky Bobby. And Meryl Streep for The Post. There are your 5.
I will go with Sally Hawkins. The Shape of Water.
Sally Hawkins. Take it to the bank, Dom.
Sally Hawkins, Shape of Water.
Plus 1,000.
Sally
My
Hawkins.
God.
So I got
I
Daniel.
love
I got Daniel
Oh
and
my
Sally.
That's incredible. Plus 1,500
plus
for Daniel.
1,500,
And then
plus 1,000 for
1,000.
Sally.
Frances McDormand is the significant
Yeah,
favorite.
she's
at
a
minus
hate the
1,200.
face.
But Dom,
She's a hate the face.
I hate the face. How about this? Give me Meryl Streep.
And
plus
they've given her enough.
3,000.
They've given
Plus
Meryl enough.
for a $1 million bet on Meryl Streep to win it. That's $30 million right
Is
there.
it 30 million?
30 million. Plus 3,000. If you bet $1 million on it.
I thought that's $3 billion.
No. 3,000, right? If you bet $1 million, would it be 3? Oh my God, it would be $3 billion.
It's $3 billion. Metrics over here.
Right over there. Look
Metrics
at that.
over here. I'm Mayhem. I'm the
My
one that
God.
does math.
Hold on. Plus 300. Plus.
Yeah, it's 3,000. It'd be $3 billion.
No,
If
I'm
you
right.
bet $1 million and you add the 3 zeros at the end.
If you bet $100, you would win 3,000, right? Yeah. If you bet $100, you would win 3,000. So if you bet $1 million, you would win 30 million.
Whatever.
Come on, metrics. All right, so we got you in there. How about you want to do best director?
I'm gonna do best director. Let's go.
Director. All right. So Guillermo del Toro.
Lock it up.
For
I'm
the
staying
shit-
with Guillermo.
You going with Guillermo?
Guillermo.
All right. Guillermo is chalk at minus
Oh.
500, and you don't even need to hear the rest.
Guillermo. I don't
right.
even know how to spell. Look how I spelled Guillermo.
Check out your golf team. It's probably on there.
Guillermo.
That's it
how
right
you
there.
spell Guillermo.
No,
So
that's
he's
tremendous.
chalk?
He's chalk, heavy
what?
chalk at minus 500.
Minus 500.
Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk was in there.
Nah, that was a dumb movie.
Greta Gerwig, Jordan Peele, and Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread.
Nope.
All
Nope.
right. Best Picture.
Okay.
All right, this one we got to get into. 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Or Ebbing, I apologize. Shape of Water, Lady Bird, Get Out, Dunkirk, The Post, Call Me By Your Name, and Darkest Hour.
I'm going to go Lady Bird.
Lady Bird, in the book, plus 800. That's a dog
Lady
and a half.
Bird.
Shape of Water.
Plus 800?
Shape of Water is the fave at minus 170. That's the fave.
Then
right
Sally should be good.
there. Sally was... Oh, my goodness. That's... Yeah, but wouldn't you rather take the plus 1,000,
Well, I'm saying, if that's
going
to win, that's going to win Best Picture, Sally should be good for... I'm taking plus 1,000.
I'll tell you what. If they come out, if they bust it out and say Shape of Water, there's no way you're getting plus 1,000 on Sally. I love that play. That's a bold strategy right there.
Just saying.
You want to do supporting actor and actress?
Yes, let's do supporting
All right, and then I
actor.
think, why don't we call it right there unless we got
that'll
anything
be
else.
it. And then we'll round off the 3 cheesesteaks.
The 3 cheesesteaks. Okay. We don't need to do foreign language. I mean, I know you're a big foreign language buff, as proven by your golf team. We don't need to do animation. Best actress in a leading role.
Ooh, let's do Best Actress in a Leading Role.
All right, let's end it with those. So, best actor in a lead. Well, that's what's Title IX. So, best
Title
actress
IX.
in a leading role.
We are a Me Too movement podcast.
All right.
So best actress.
So, how about Sally Hawkins, Shape of Water?
Okay.
Ricky Bobby for I, Tonya.
I told you.
I, Tonya.
I told you.
Well, you go Meryl Streep at the Post, Francis, and Sarah, same crew, Saoirse Ronan.
I mean, didn't we already pick this one?
Well, the
feel like
first
we
one was
already
Best Actress, and then this one's Best Actress in a Leading Role. I'm not quite sure what the difference is.
All right,
But there's different odds. So
Is there different odds?
yeah.
Well, I feel like
Leading
that's so
role.
confusing.
Yeah, I know. Best Actress in a Leading
Let
Role.
me go Frances McDormand then,
You're going
because I
Frances.
mean, I know she's chalk.
Oh my God, minus 2,000. That's a bad beat right there. If Meryl goes up there, you can throw whatever you want at your TV. I'm all Meryled up on that one.
Okay, minus 2,000. Okay,
Minus 2,000. That's a problem.
2,000.
So you got to put up $2,000 to get 100 on that one. Oof. All right, and then Best Actor in a Leading Role. I think it's the same crew. Yeah. So Timothy, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. You're
Let's go
rolling there,
Daniel.
right?
Let's go
Plus
Daniel.
2,000.
Let's go Daniel.
Wow, Denzel is the biggest dog there. Plus 3,000.
Let's go Daniel.
Gary Oldman
Daniel.
minus 3,500 for Darkest Hour.
Has Gary Oldman won an Academy Award? I think he has.
I don't know.
So he's got one. And I'm telling you, I'm riding the Black Panther train.
Well,
That's the hottest movie out right now, and Daniel's in it.
See, this is good because now I have a real rooting interest right there.
Me
you
too.
know, when I was a young lad, I used to vote for the Grammys. I used to have a little skin in that game, right? You do all that.
Mhm.
This is more exciting to me, Tom. Because
love it.
I feel connected to this
I love
right
it.
now. I've got Pierre Jean Bourdon sitting right next to me. This is it doesn't get any better than this.
Doesn't get any better than
All right,
this.
so our Metrics and Mayhem challenge. I think the only one that we saw in there was Jeff, right?
So Jeff is the only one that put his choices in there. I wish everybody else would participate.
All right.
Moose,
This is something we'll have to talk about a little bit later.
Honey.
And,
But we'll just stick with Jeff.
we'll just stick with Jeff, and we
Yeah.
appreciate all the support, brother.
We
This is good.
appreciate the support. Thank you, Jeff.
Go ahead, man.
And to all our friends out there, fuck you if you didn't. Yeah. So first one, and this is number one. We're gonna go Jim's.
A little Jim.
Jim's on South Street.
That's strong.
I mean,
That's chalk.
that's the best one out there.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's greasy. It's delicious. And if it for whatever reason doesn't fill you up, you just go right across the street to Lorenzo's.
Look at that.
Can't beat it.
Maybe that might be a lead-in right there to
Might be
Lorenzo's.
illegal. No, it might be. Second one, Tony
Yep,
Luke's.
without a doubt, you got to do it.
Without a doubt, Tony Luke's. I mean, the man is a great cook and a fine actor. Do you know
at that.
Tony Luke has been in a bunch of movies?
I do not know that.
Tony Luke has been in a bunch of movies.
Is that right?
He's an actor. Yeah. He does that on the
You
side.
get information here, people.
And my last but not least, and I'm going a little touristy here.
Oh, thank God you didn't say Pat's.
Geno's. Geno's cheesesteaks.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm going Geno's.
Yeah, nicely done.
Nice try, Jeff.
Yeah, very good try.
You were about 50 feet away. 50 feet away from the win.
Oh, that's terrible the way that works
So
out.
Jim's, Tony Luke's, Geno's, and I haven't had any of them in fucking forever.
Yeah, I know, man. But
So-
Saturday, the boys are getting together. We're heading
Yes.
over. We got hooked up with a little Penn basketball game, so we'll be live at the Palestra. It'd be nice to get a podcast set up over there one of these years.
I think we can pull that off.
Might be
I
fun
got
to do.
connections over at the Palestra,
You do,
so we
yeah.
can go live from the Palestra,
That-
live from where Wilt played.
I love it. So we got that going on, and we will be live at the Knicks over in the Reading Terminal Market, taking down some roast pork sandwiches, getting that happen with the boys. So all's well there. I think that's what I got, Dom. Anything for the good of the cause?
I just want to say thank you for a great football season. I was right most of the time, as you probably expected. He was wrong. He hated the Eagles all year. I proved him wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm the best. He's the worst. I'm very good looking. He's not attractive. So thank you for staying with us all football season. Now we're in his forte, basketball season, where he's been kicking my dick in, which is great because he's making you guys money. So stick with the basketball with him, football with me, everything else me, basketball him.
I saw a lot
and
of
hockey. That's the we got to talk a little bit more hockey.
Yeah.
Canada, and that's talking
there
hockey.
It is right there. So
that is talking hockey.
We apologize for any buffering issues when Dom was talking about the football thing, but it seemed to pop back in once we started talking basketball, so we're all set right there. So, everybody, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it very much. Everybody have a great week. We have poker this Wednesday.
This Wednesday coming
up. So the following Wednesday we'll be back on live at 8:30.
2 weeks. Make sure you come and you have your 3 choices already ready to go.
Let's make this happen.
I know you haven't been here in a while. And the podcast starts at 8:30, Nick and John, so sorry. Get here a little quicker, okay? Who cares if you have families? I don't give a shit.
That's it.
It's about money. It's about money.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
All right, everybody.
And I'm making people money.
Yeah, and again, if you would bet millions, right?
If you'd bet millions.
Is that the way it is?
If you'd bet a million on Syracuse tonight, being the home dog, you'd have won.
You'd have won, right?
You'd have won.
It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So, on behalf of the Mayhem over here, I'm the Metrics, Earl Phillips. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Have a great week, and we will see you soon. Something wrong with you, man.
So anyway.
All right.
Oh, man, we missed it.
Very good. Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
It's been, 3 weeks and I missed a beat.
I know.
We're just too good at this.
I love the foreigner thing.
Picking a bunch of foreigners.
I got another foreigner.
Pick another fucking immigrant.
If Trump's in office, he won't be here much longer.
Let's see who I picked. And Michigan, Penn State, anywhere in here? That'd be a no.
Yeah, that one's already saved. That should be up top.
No, I'm saying, do I have it?
Oh.
We got Clemson, Virginia Tech, anywhere on here? Nope. Oh no! I pushed on Syracuse. Thought I won.
You only had it at 4?
I only had it at 4.
I thought it was a 5.
It was a 5 too. Stupid Syracuse. They probably fouled at the end.
Bayheim.
Yeah, whatever. So, all right, buddy.
All right, buddy. I look forward to Saturday, man.
I look forward to Saturday too. Oh my God, my legs.
Is that the same dude that hooked us up last time? You're going to hang with? What's his name again?
Well, it's Mike, Ian, and Scott.
Okay.
Scott's the big tall guy.
Yeah.
Ian's the guy with the beard.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't think you met Mike yet, actually.
Okay.
But yeah,
I know the tall guy. They're both very nice.
Yeah. I already gave him a bottle of Tito's.
Oh, okay.
So we're good there. Oh, you're gonna be buying me my lunch.